Yo, 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 it's Marcus Tarot. Hope everybody is having a good weekend. Hope you guys have a good holiday. All that good stuff. It's raining here, pouring. Hear it. Just came from outside and it's pouring again. It's a raining and a pouring. We've had like so much rain here, it's ridiculous. This whole year has been like nothing but rain every week. It's crazy. Last year we got hardly any rain. We were begging for rain. Now, oh, the rain came this year. So it's life. This life, so good. I'd rather rain than a hurricane. Fuck. OMG. Absolutely. I don't really care about that shit. Da, 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 da. Oh, boy. Shit. Ain't that true? Call that dressed up. Pretty good if you're in, but you didn't. That's hilarious. Holy shit. Mm-mm. What? You're fucking kidding me. It's a show. Mm-hmm. Ooh, damn. She never liked my comment, dude. It's pretty fucked up. She don't like my comment there either. That's fucked up too. Wow. I like that one, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's pretty funny. Check that shit. Hmm. Oh, okay. Anyway. It's fucking stupid. That's for sure. Hell no. I would never do that shit. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? It's been a nice and quiet day. It's been a good day. Hung out with my parents for lunch. Had a family day today. It was pretty good. You're dealing with a breakup on and off. Yeah, that's not good. I don't want to deal with none of that shit. That's for sure. I ain't got time for breakups and makeups and Yeah, I don't play those games. It's either you're in or you're out. And if you can't make up your mind, then goodbye. Hey Nick, how you doing, bro? Landlord and you talked. All right, good. Hope it was good. Okay, that's good, bro. That is good. Communication is always the key, and talking things out is always good. Lisa is good now. That's the main thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's all you got to do, really. Yeah, uh, it's all a process of trying to get yourself better and to make yourself better and feel better. Sometimes we have to go through the people cope with things differently, you know? So sadly, that's the case sometimes. It sucks. But the good thing is you leave it all out on the table. You say your piece. You do what you have to do. Whatever it's the outcome is the outcome. And to me, communication is the best. But sometimes you communicate with somebody. You say something to somebody, and it escalates. Then you can de-escalate it, or you just you get yourself into a state of mind where you want to beat the shit out of the person, or you know. All right, bro. No problem. Yeah, don't trust anybody, man. Don't trust people at all. Fuck these people. You got to keep everybody at a distance. The trust factor should only be established between you and someone after a long period of time. Sometimes trusting too quick get you burnt quick. Yeah, that's all you can do is move forward, man, and leave it alone, and just you said what you had to say, you did what you had to do, and now you move on, and hopefully that shit goes away, and you get to do what you have to do, and that's it. And the best thing to do is never bring it up with that person ever again, and keep your distance. It doesn't matter what you do or you say. Sometimes to certain people, they're always going to be like set in their ways, and they think they're right, and if they lose, they start to talk shit. And then when people do those things, you just ignore it. As much as it hurts sometimes, you just have to be like, yeah, whatever, I'm not even giving this shit my energy. Let me tell you, it's a task to like completely ignore stupidity and ignorance. And I work on that every day now. Every day I work on that. As soon as I get triggered, I'm like, yep, I know exactly what's going on here. I'm just gonna shut up and just do what I have to do. Now, if I can't shut up and I want to release some of that, you know, tongue lashing on someone, then I will. And I'll probably feel better afterwards. Unfortunately, there's a lot of idiots out there Yes. I don't mind. I don't mind fucking someone off and telling them about themselves. That's a normal thing for me. If anybody's gonna tell you, I will. And if anybody's gonna fuck you up, it'll be me. I don't care who the hell you are. You talk shit to me or call me a liar, I'm gonna prove my shit to you, and I'm gonna prove you're wrong, and I'm gonna laugh at you, and I'm gonna dish you, and then you'll leave me alone forever. Hey, Caddy, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? And everybody should be that way. You can defend yourself, but make sure you defend yourself, and that person never tries again to come back in your life, because you don't want nobody around you like that. You gotta completely disconnect and fuck the person off to no end. Not too many people fuck around with me lately because they know what time it is. But my brother-in-law, on the other hand, my brother-in-law, he likes to provoke me to do something to him, but I already won, so I ain't gotta be. You can provoke me all you want. You can talk shit about me all you want. You'll never be me, and no one wants to be you. So that's your problem, not mine. Unfortunately, we are all sick. Oh no, that's not good. Hope you feel better. Yeah. I think the main thing in the world today is to ignore ignorance. Do everything in silence. Don't tell too many people your shit. Don't get excited and tell the whole fucking world what you're doing on social media, because you're just gonna attract negative energy, and that shit's gonna zap you, and you're fucked. You gotta start all over again, or you gotta do this, or you gotta like make sure the people that are watching you on social media are the ones who's against you. As far as making me an immune boosting tea. Oh, nice. Yeah, and that's the thing. People don't are not private anymore. People just like to show themselves on the internet and want everybody to know what they're doing. When was the last time they took a shit? When was the last time they went to work? When was the last time they did this and that? That shit's like dumb. Like being on social media 24/7 is the worst thing you can do, because you just keep attracting energy to yourself. The more people see what you do and say, the worse your life will be, guaranteed. Because you're just attracting bullshit. The only way you don't attract it is if the people that you're posting to are limited, like family, friends, and even then, some people get fed up and they're just gonna start wishing shit on you, and then next thing you know, kaboom. That's why I always post food pictures or memes of, regular shit. I don't really post too much private things, if not any. But that's just me. Hey Ninja, how you doing? You alright? But some people don't want to be private. They want everybody to know all their business. They want to know what you were wearing today. They want to know what you're doing, where you are. You know what I don't get about a lot of people is you post up when you take a trip. And when you take a trip, your house might not be, taken care of by somebody, right? So for instance, in Bermuda, everybody knows everybody. And say you're like, on social media, like, oh, I'm going to Vegas today. I'm in Vegas right now. You have that stupid little thing where it shows like the airplane going to Bermuda to thing. Say, I'm in Bermuda right now. So John Doe is in Vegas from Bermuda. And I'm like, why would you write that on there? Like, why would you tell everybody you're away? Your house is vacant and somebody can go rob your house, you moron. Don't tell people you're away on a trip. They're gonna rob your house, you idiot. Then when you're like, how the hell did people knew I was away? Oh, well, you put it on Facebook, dumbass. So in Bermuda, like it's not a good thing because then unless you got somebody watching your house, but then you put that person that's watching your house in jeopardy. I never forget like when people started doing that shit. My brother-in-law did it, and I was taking care of this house when he put it up there, and I was like, "Yo, don't do that shit." And he's like, "Why?" I said, "Because I'm here by myself with the dog, and this house is huge. And then if I get fucking slapped and shit in the dark when I go walk the dog, I get jumped, and then somebody robs the house. You're gonna say it's my fault because I'm the one taking care of it, but you're the one who's publicizing that people that I'm here by my, that you're away with your family, and welcome to go rob my house, moron." He was like, "Go ahead and think about that." I said, "Obviously you did it, so take that shit down. As long as I live here, you better not do that shit." And he never did it ever again because he knew I was right. You want me to fucking get beat up here by a bunch of thugs and rob your house, moron? Don't do that shit. Hey, Rainwater, how you doing? Yeah, I had a good day. Hung out with my parents and my nephews and my family and stuff. It was pretty cool. Just been raining all day, which sucks. I've been reducing what I post significantly. My FB is just mostly recipes. Yeah. I mean, like you can post shit or whatever, like that's all good. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell people, look, if you post, your life's gonna be ruined or nothing like that. But you gotta watch what you do, like on social media. And here, it's like it's limited amount of people. So Bermuda's a small place with 60,000 people. Everybody knows like everybody or knows somebody that knows somebody that knows you. And when you post, "Oh, I'm out on a trip right now," that leaves an open invitation to somebody to rob you. All you need to do is the wrong person to find out. You might as well just put on your window, and if you might as well put one of those signs outside your on your lawn, like how you say, "For sale, I'm going away. I'm going away." You might as well do that then if you're gonna post it up on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you are. You might as well put a sign there. "I'm going away. You rob me at all will." Dumbass. I think things like that are absolutely dumb. Like you shouldn't let nobody know you're on vacation. When you come back from your vacation, you could say, "Back home now from my wonderful vacation in such and such a place. Here are some pictures of this lovely place. If you guys want to go there, my recommendations, blah, blah, blah." Don't do it when you're away. Because then people are gonna rob you or someone's gonna like, do some shit. They could do some shit to your house. That's it. That's just my opinion. Some people obviously don't care, but that's an open invitation for like negative shit to happen. That's why like I'm so glad I don't work in a certain building or place. Like I work, at home, and I work at people's houses. Like when you have like your job thing, you're like, I have my business as my job, obviously, and there's no location. It's just where I live. So, and I don't even put that there. I don't have my address or my location. I just live in Bermuda. You have to find me. I'm telling you where the fuck I am. You crazy? I don't know. You ain't none of my company. Yeah, exactly. Gas does cost a lot. I have a diesel van and a diesel car, and the diesel's gone up too. It's gone up by a lot. Gas here is ridiculous, and diesel. Everything's ridiculous here. It's just too much money, period, to live here. That's why a lot of people are leaving, and the government's like pretty much gonna get changed probably by the end of by next year. They're gonna have elections soon, and they're gonna be gone because they ain't done shit. They've had their chance, and every famous government, though, they always say, "Oh, COVID this, COVID that." Nah. People here don't care. See, they got money and they just do whatever they want. Then the government, you change governments, but if you change governments, it don't matter. That shit ain't gonna get better. They're only gonna better some things during their time period, and then it'll go back to shit again. People here are complaining about their electricity bill, the cost of groceries, the cost of living, the cost of like bringing in shit is ridiculous. Like if I buy a deck of cards on Amazon for $25, it's gonna cost me 25 bucks to bring it in. So what's the sense of doing that? You're paying like the same amount of money to bring it in as the actual cost. Whereas you guys get the shit delivered to you for free. But here it's like, everything's about money. The only way it's cheaper is if you get it put in through the post, like the post box. Like, you go pick it up at the post office and you just pay a little bit. But if you want that shit delivered to you, or you want to like come to a courier, it's ridiculous. It don't even make sense buying nothing. Like when I order stuff on Amazon, it has to go through like a company, like a courier. And then I pay like all this money just to bring shit in. It's ridiculous. And then you have to have proof of how much it costs for the customs to bring it in. It's just outright crazy. It's getting worse and worse and worse. They have fuel adjustments, this adjustment, that adjustment. And it's like, I'm gonna give you an adjustment, all right. I ain't gonna order shit no more. Even when we go on a trip and we buy all this stuff, we have to claim all of it. We have to claim it, and we have to pay 33% on all the things that we bought. And if we don't have receipts for it, they go online and look at it and make their own assumption. They're like, oh, this is new. I'm like, yeah, it's new, but I bought it in Bermuda. Oh, well, where's your receipt? Right here, look. What are you talking about? I never forget, like I bought a brand new pair of sneakers in Bermuda, and I ran away with them. And then when I came back, I wasn't wearing them. And the woman looked at the bottom of the soles and said, oh, these are brand new. They've barely been used. So you must have bought them away. I said, no, I bought them in Bermuda to go away with. Oh, how are we going to know that? I said, well, if you want to, I can let you see my bank statements so you can see that I bought it there. And then she was just looking at me as if to say, I wonder if this guy's telling the truth. And I'm like, so what are you going to do? She's going to go, oh, well, don't worry about it. I'm like, exactly. What are you talking about? That's why I hate going away. I haven't been away in almost 4 years. And that's one of the reasons why I don't go away. It's like I'm sick and tired of the customs, the security. Like we have to suffer for all these morons that want to bomb shit, kill shit, bring in drugs, do all this shit. The innocent always has to like suffer for the guilty, stupid ass people. Yeah, they got to see what recipes. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what the customs here is ridiculous. Like everything is just a joke. So if I go to Boston right now, and yeah, I know what you meant. I was teasing. Yeah, they got to see the receipts. Yeah. So if I go to Boston right now and I go to Lids and buy 5 hats, I go to Sears and buy all this clothes, $1,000, I have to show them the receipt of what I bought. And if I get caught lying, like they can confiscate my shit. So what I do now is I leave the tags on all the things I buy, and then they can see the price of it right there, and I'll show them the receipt. And then if they see that you claim like $1,000 worth of stuff and you pay like about $200-300 worth of customs duty, they'll leave you alone, like because you have paid your way already. But it's like you're going away to buy stuff and bring it back, and you have to pay for the things that you bought. Like that doesn't make any sense. Why do we have to pay duty on the things that we buy for ourselves personally? And why do we have to pay you for the things we buy? It never makes sense to me. It's bullshit. It's a corrupt system that we live in. Especially here. Here in Bermuda, everything is just bullshit. It's like you gotta pay for this, you gotta pay for that, you gotta pay that, you gotta pay this. And then when you buy something in Bermuda, you don't get taxed. It's already included. Like when I go to the States, they're like, oh, 14.99 plus tax, 15.23 or whatever. Here it's already one price. We don't get no tax. But the tax is already included. They just think we're dumb. They just round it off and just screw you. You can pay for it. You live in Bermuda, you're good, you're rich. Everybody's rich. The groceries are like getting ridiculous too. Everything's going up. Everything's going up. Even the internet went up by $5. Um, the cable went up by like $11, I think. And if they said you could take channels off now to ease you up, I'm like, oh, so kind of you. Yeah. Yeah. You got 3 bags of groceries at Walmart. It was $100. Yeah, right. Oh, guess what? You get 1 bag of groceries here. It's like almost $100. It's ridiculous. Couple items and bang, $40, $50. That's it. It's getting super ridiculous here for groceries. The only thing that I like that's a good price still is eggs. Yeah, exactly. Eggs here are like it went up ridiculous in price, but now it's back down now. Yeah, hey, I'll be a fan. I'll subscribe. I'll subscribe. I got my own too. Why not? Fuck it. I've never been on that shit a day of my life. But if you go on there, I'll help. I'll subscribe. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's yeah, no problem anytime. Where my sister and I have already said that we're gonna let the rest of this year go, and then once the divorce is complete and we get like the house and everything's done, we're going to change everything. We're going to go to different companies. We're going to get a new cell phone company, new cable company, new everything, new every freaking thing. So that way we don't have no connections of the old shit. It's time for a big change. We need to get rid of this whole thing, internet, everything. Yeah, she wants to like start all fresh and she's like wants me to do it too. And I was like, yeah, sounds good to me. I don't mind getting another cable company, cell phone company. I get to keep the same number, but just have a different company because everything is going up. So we have to go to like a different company and get a better deal. Like here, when you switch companies, they're like, "Oh, you're with this company, or well, if you come to us, we'll take $20 off, or we'll take this off, or we'll do this for you." Blah blah blah. So I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll switch." That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna even change like our camera system. We're gonna get rid of everything, the company we go through, all that shit. We're gonna get all new stuff. Start fresh, start new. 2024, we ain't fucking around. We're going into 2024 with all new shit, everything different, and we're gonna just like get rid of all the past and all the things from the past. Here, there's about 4 or 5 internet companies. But we have an internet company here that's really, really good. They're called Digicel. And I'm not with them, I'm with another company. And everybody tells me that Digicel is like the best company in Bermuda for internet and phones and all that. So I've heard a lot. They're highly recommended, and people in my neighborhood even have them. And they say it's the best. And I said, well, it's time for me to change then. And I'm gonna eliminate like a lot of channels so I can save some money on that because I don't really need all those bullshit channels anyway because they're all full of shit. And I just need my sports and I'm good. I don't have Netflix. I watch my sister's Netflix stuff, but I don't watch that shit. I just watch sports. And see, you can stream sports live like for free. You just got to know the right sites and stuff like that, like me. But I have a Fire Stick and I have cable and I have you know, internet, shit like that, satellite. I got it all. And I shouldn't be like, having all of that shit. I gotta break it down and just choose like two of the four. Yeah, I know that sucks. Yeah. A lot of things are all like irritating. Like I have a Fire Stick and I want to like hook it up next door so when I watch stuff and it won't work. It only works like on my shit because it's attached to my internet. So yeah, life is full of expenses and annoying ass bills to pay, and it's just getting ridiculous. And here it's worse because like we already are expensive, and they just made it worse by. But we have a few grocery stores here, and the grocery store that I go to all the time, they got like a lot of cheaper products now that come in from Canada. And because the dollar is so low in Canada, it allows them to put the price down so we can, actually buy decent products for cheaper. So I tried some of the products and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good shit. I wouldn't mind, buying this stuff. It's not like it's bad for you. It's pretty good. So I've been saving money doing groceries lately by buying other products, trying different things. So it's nice. Even like buying takeout and stuff like that, it's ridiculous. It's like there's a pizza place that I like, and their prices have gone up so much that it doesn't even make sense getting a pizza anymore. Because it's like, what the fuck's in this pizza that it costs $20 for a 10-inch pizza? Like, are you serious? And if I put toppings on it, it's gonna cost like $30 for a 10-inch pizza. Fuck that. I'm eating two slices today and two slices tomorrow, so it lasts me 2 days. I ain't eating that shit all in one go. It's like I don't understand it. But I did. You have to like shop around. Like you really have to like look at stuff. Like if you're smart, like you can really get away with like getting things at a bulk price or getting things on sale. You got to be lucky and also smart at the same time. You got to be at the right place at the right time. But then if you travel all over the place, you're gonna waste a lot of gas. So you're like better off just going to the store next to you instead of going to travel all over the place to save money, but you're still gonna spend money on gas. So you're like, you're not gonna win. There's no win-win. It's fucked up. It really is. Yeah. When I buy like a 10-inch pizza now, I eat two slices today, and then tomorrow I eat the other two for my lunch. The only thing that I really save money on is buying fish. Because when I buy like fish and stuff like that, I cut up the fish and I like fillet it all decent, and then it lasts me like a long time. It lasts me like a couple. And then fish you could put in the freezer, and then you defrost it and you eat it like 2 weeks from now. So I'm still like the fish is what like I save a lot of money on. And like lately, the bags of potatoes have been like 5.99. So like like a bag of potatoes will last me like a long time. So sometimes like I buy bulk shit and it lasts forever. Even like coffee. When I buy coffee, I buy like the little cups, little K cups, and like I'll buy a 72 pack and it's for like $40 for a 70 pack. So that lasts me 2 months. So it's like decent. At least I'm saving money on coffee. Yeah, that's a good price on potatoes. Yeah, we got like it got a big ass potatoes with like 30 potatoes in it for like 5.99. It was on sale this like Remembrance Day sale. So I got 2 bags. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that shit now. My mom got some too. She called me and says, "Hey, did you see the potatoes on sale?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got them." She goes, "Oh, you got the bag of the purple?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, I got it." Like we're always looking out for each other to make sure we get shit on deals because it's too expensive. You buy a cow, yeah, that's what's up. Well, here the dollar store is 250. It says Dollar Depot. It doesn't say dollar store. It says Dollar Depot. And they used to call it dollar store. Now it's called the Dollar Depot. They thought by changing the name they was gonna change our minds. And it's like 250 for a lot of things, and then there's other stuff that's way more than that. Like a bag of Epsom salt is not 250. It's like 325. And I'm like, this shit was 250 not too long ago. And they're like, oh, we had to put it up. Everything's going up. Now I'm like, this shit don't cost you that much money. It's Epsom salt. It's cheap. Oh, it's not me. I just work here. I know you work here. But guess what? This money goes in your goddamn pocket. Did you not realize that? Man, this extra money I'm spending goes in your pocket to pay you to be here. So be thankful. Raise your voice at me. It's not my problem. I don't work here. I just work here. Yeah, well, I'm just saying. This shit's expensive. It's going up. But yeah, everything's going up. It's just ridiculous. That's why I haven't gone on a trip. I could go away, but I don't want to because it's too much money. And it's weird because the place that I go to in Boston, like the hotels, their price is going down now. They've put the prices down by half. They were charging like three something for a night, and like this month they're charging like 150, 160. My friend called me. She's like, "Did you see the prices of the hotel you like? It's going down like dramatically. I guess they must not have people going there and wanting to pay 300 and something dollars a night." I said, anybody who pays 300 and something dollars a night for a bullshit hotel in Boston downtown is out of their damn mind. And if you pay it, you're telling them that it's okay. That's what you're doing. So if you're gonna pay it, they're gonna be like, yeah, these idiots are paying it, so we're gonna keep it like that. But if everybody like boycotts it, then they're gonna be like, fuck, we need to put the price down because no one's coming here. And that's what happened. Like, don't let them dictate the price to you. You gotta dictate the price to them. But see, people are so stupid that they're so quick to pay dumb shit. Me, I boycott shit all the time. I ain't buying that shit. I'm not paying that shit. Hell no. Uh-uh. And that's what happened at the clothing store that I go to. The prices were too much. The guy wanted $100 for this hoodie, right? Yes, it's an Adidas hoodie, and he wanted $100 for this hoodie, right? And it sat there forever and ever, and I've always wanted it. And then he had a half off sale this week. And I went down there. I said, "Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, I see. I see." I said, "I see you got everything half off. Hint, hint, you idiot. You think you're gonna get $100 for a hoodie? You're out of your damn mind." So I got this hoodie for $50, half off, just because I waited like about 2, 3 months until he like realized that nobody's gonna buy that shit for $100. Like we're not that stupid, bro. So I got this hoodie and I got like two other hoodies for $50 each. So I saved $150 because he wanted 100 for each of them. But because people didn't buy it, he had to put it down half the price. So because when he has like a sign outside that says half off, that's when I go there. And he must be like, yeah, this fucker, he doesn't buy nothing full price no more. Yeah, because I'm smart. Because I know you're trying to make too much money off the shit you're bringing in. Because on the website it costs that much, and then don't cost no $100. Or because we live here doesn't mean we're gonna pay that. Fuck you. So yeah, I got some new hoodies, $50 each, half off. I got you. I just had to wait and be patient. That's all. I don't know. I just think that like people take everybody. Yeah, he still made a profit, of course, and he was like, he was happy because I got three of them. But I wanted to treat myself. That's all. And winter's coming. Today is actually pretty nippy. It's like 64 outside. Hey Tisha, how you doing? Thanks. Yeah, it is a nice hoodie. Thank you. I like getting like different things and different colors and shit like that. I like hoodies and shit. So I'm good, thanks. Long time no see. I'm glad to see you. What's the coldest it gets there? Here? The coldest it gets is like in the 50s. That's it. It doesn't get no less than 50 something. Like today it's actually pretty, cold for us. Like when it's like 64, 62, we guys are like, okay, it's time to put on a hoodie now. It's kind of getting chilly. Because we're not used to that shit. Like sending love to you too, sweetheart. Good to see you. Yeah. 52 sometimes in January or February, maybe a day or two, it'll be in the 50s like that, but hardly ever. Good, I'm glad. I've been seeing a lot of my old friends come by, people that I've known for a long time have like popped in recently and catching me live. So I'm like, yay, cool. Everybody's still around. Everybody's still here. But like we've had like temperatures in the 70s all week. Like it's not been that hot, but it's been humid. But today it's been kind of nippy. Like I went outside in the rain just now and it's pretty like it was the windy. It was like a wind chill. Then I looked and I was like, oh shit, it's 64 tonight. No one, it's kind of cool. But I love it. Like I like putting on a hoodie because I don't really get to put on hoodies and shit because it doesn't get cold like that. In the 40s, oh holy shit. No thanks. I've witnessed 45 here. The coldest I've ever witnessed here since I've been living here is like 42, 45 around that. Like one day it was 42 and the next day it was 45 and it was like the record temperature, the coldest record temperature for me that I've witnessed here in Bermuda. So, and that's only because like you guys had like a northeastern like snowstorm, and it carried over towards us, and then like it didn't snow. Obviously, it doesn't snow here, but like it brought the cold weather towards us, and we got like a good bit of it. And that was like probably I don't know, maybe 25, 30 years ago I witnessed that. But yeah, here it's always fucking hot. I got my AC on like 24/7 all year round, except for like December, January, February, March. It's probably our coolest month where we don't need an AC. And we don't need a heater either because it doesn't get that cold. So I don't use a heater. I don't even know what a heater is. My air conditioner is never on heat. You don't like the weather, just wait for a few minutes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you guys out there are very like see here in Bermuda, like the temperature will be 74 during the day, and then it'll only drop like 8 degrees. It'll go down to like 76 or something. I mean 66. Like it'll just drop like like not that much. Yeah, well, a lot's been happening with family and myself. I'm good. Like I'm just staying busy, staying, out of trouble and just doing what I have to do. Life's good. I ain't got nothing to really complain about. It's just my family, my mom and dad are getting older. They got like issues and stuff, and they went through like a hard time this year. So I've been there trying to help them out a lot in every way. And my youngest sister's getting a divorce. It's been going on all year, and I think by the end of this month it should be all resolved finally. We got rid of the devil finally. So, He actually moved out in April, so thank God. But yeah, I've had to deal with my youngest sister and the boys. She's got two boys, so I've helped her out a lot. Help the boys out, make sure my nephews are all right. I've been picking them up from school. My sister quit the job she was at um, because she was working with her husband and his family, and then when they split up and getting a divorce, he started dating a girl that was there. So she couldn't take that shit no more. She wanted to beat the shit out of him and her. So she was like, fuck this, I'm leaving. So she was unemployed for like a couple months, gathered herself. And this week she started her brand new job and she's got a better job, better pay, and she loves it. She's been there for a week and she says it's the best decision she ever made. So she's like the happiest person in the world. And I told her, just give it time and you'll be fine, you know? And now everything's like, back to normal. She's happy. The boys are doing great. They're like excelling in school and sports and everybody's happy. I rearranged all of the house and stuff. I we had like an attic full of like old shit in it and all this trash up there. I took everything out of there. I fixed it all up and made it like a games room and a sit off area where we can watch movies on and we bought a big ass TV. I've been helping everybody, I've been helping my family get back on track. And everybody like told me, please, Mark, don't beat the shit out of him. Don't go to jail. I know you want to beat the crap out of him, for what he's done to your sister, the kids, just leave him alone. He'll get karma. God will get him. And I'm like, yo, I'm not going to touch him. Oh, hell no. I'm not violent or I'm not going to use any form of violence. I said, look, man, I'm 46 years old. I ain't got no time to beat nobody's ass. God deals in my light work. I ain't got no time for that shit. And he's already getting karma. He's getting karma every day. I don't give a fuck about him. He can rot in hell. That's where he's going. God says a man who abandons their kids and family and their wife, they're automatically going to hell. And hell will never get full because they're constantly burning. It burns you to a crisp. Bye. And I strongly believe that, yeah, I try to be a blessing for my family, because I know like I can handle shit. Like I'm been through bullshit my whole life. So like it's made me stronger. And I have to be like, Superman for everybody in my family. So that's all. Like I just sit back and just everybody's like, Mark, I can't believe you ain't beat the shit out of this guy. I'm like, look, man, that's the old me. I'm a spiritual gangster now, not a regular gangster. I ain't got no time for that shit. God's my bodyguard. He deals with everything. And he's blessed us. We got everything we needed. We're good. We're getting the house. We got enough money to my sister's got a great job now, so her finances are going up. Me, I have my own business. The boys are getting older. And he's gonna be paying child support and he's gonna find out what life is really like. Cause he's always broke. See, he's one of those broke ass mofos that act rich but ain't got no money. So now you're gonna have to pay child support for a couple years, and you're gonna finally find out what life is. And fuck him. And the boys don't speak to him. They can't stand him. The boys ain't spoke to him since April. The oldest one wants to beat the shit out of him, and I'm like, look, man, don't touch him. Don't even entertain him. Leave him alone. He's not worth beating. Like, just let God beat his ass. Let the devil take his soul. Fuck him. So he's like, you know what, Uncle Mark, you're right. It don't make sense. Just leave him. I said, look, man, you got me, you got your mom, you got your real family over here. Fuck that guy. Let him go. Leave him alone. Let him do whatever he wants. He's destroyed his own life. So, not just us going through that, but a lot of people have gone through that this year with divorces, breakups. People go through that. There's women that come in here every day that are single moms and got a divorce, and their lives are way better because they're not with that piece of shit. And vice versa. This past weekend, I heard that my cousin's ex-wife sent her 18-year-old back home to be with his grandma and grandpa. The grandma got sick, the grandpa got sick. The kid was malnourished, wasn't even eating or nothing like that. And they kept it from like the father. And when the father found out, he had to deal with it, had to take him to his dad's house, and then like rearrange his life. He cried for like 3 days and shit. Like, so women do dumb shit just like men. It's the same. Like, women there's piece of shit moms out there and piece of shit dads out there. And they're gonna rot in fucking hell. Believe me when I tell you. They will rot in hell. It's both ways. Everybody just, harps on men doing shit. Women are just as bad. And I know that because my brother, his wife cheated on him, left him and the kids, left my brother to defend the kids. And he's the one who has them because she can't afford to have those kids. And my brother busts his ass to keep those kids in line. Now those boys I got jobs and they graduated from school and they're doing great. And they're like healthy and big and they're doing their thing. Like they said, the best thing that happened was this piece of shit mom could leave. They don't even speak to her. And she didn't even want to pay for them and give them money. So I had a brother who had a piece of shit wife, and I had a sister that had a shitty ass husband. And that's why Marky is single. Because I don't want that shit to happen to me. If I'm single, I don't have to have that problem. And I don't need nobody to complete me. Fuck you. That's how I am. Now, if I find a decent woman, then I'm gonna get to know her. I'm gonna investigate her. I'm gonna make sure she ain't no fucking lame asshole. I'm gonna make sure she's not a fucked up mom. I'm gonna like get to know her before all of those things happen. And guess what? If I make a mistake and she's a shitty ass bitch and she leaves me with the children, then I'll take care of my kids. Don't worry about that. I will take care of them. I don't need your dumb ass. Because I'm a man, I'm not a boy. So even if it did happen to me, I would take care of business. I don't need you. Rotten hell. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? I can make it. I'll be good. So, and I encourage everybody to do the same. Don't ever give up on your children, Fuck the person you were with. We all make mistakes. Everything happens for a reason, I guess life. So yeah, Tish, that's what's been happening. A lot's been happening. Then my parents got into a big car accident in February. They lost their car, but they had, they didn't lose their life. Thank God they were okay. So me and they couldn't afford another car. So my sister and I got them a car. That my dad went 80 this year. He's like kind of suffering. He doesn't really do anything. I got to cut his grass, cut his hedges. And we guys then it was too much for me to do. So I pay somebody to cut the hedges. And then I paint the house, do work on the house, help my parents, pay bills and shit. And I do everything for them. They did everything for me. So me and my youngest sister, we're like the backbones of the family. My older sister, she's a selfish bitch. She don't give anything to anybody. She's just selfish. She does the bare minimum for my family. And my oldest brother, he's a sellout. He don't have no money. All he has is money to put in his mouth to eat. That's it. But his boys are doing good though. Yeah. The joy of having family and having stupid siblings and stupid people in your life. But it's all good. Like, what I'm saying? As long as I do my part, I feel like God's got my back. And I don't do it just because of that. I just do it because that's who I am. I'm always going to help my parents and help my family members who help me, help them, and if you can't cope, then I'm there. So fuck it. I tell people all the time, don't ever feel guilty for like Don't be fake and don't feel guilty for like not talking to your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad. If they're pieces of shit, then fuck them. Who cares, like, if they're your family or not? It doesn't have a law saying you have to click with your family and you have to cater to your family. That's bullshit. Don't believe that. You just have to cater to yourself, straight up. You cater to yourself and your children, and that's all that matters. And sometimes your own children will kick you in the ass. And then you say, fuck you, and now you can learn what life is. Yeah, exactly. I learned that a long time ago. See, my parents always like tried to make me keep the peace and like not be bad to my brothers and sisters, and not say shit to them and just like, let shit slide. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Hell no. Now, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. I'm gonna fuck you off. I'm gonna tell you about your damn self, and you're gonna hear me now, and I don't give a shit what you think. Exactly. Exactly. Now I don't either, especially when it comes to my parents, like, and like my siblings are like, it's only me and my youngest sister that do everything. Like I said, my older siblings, they could give a shit. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. Like something drastic has to happen for them to step up. Like for instance, my auntie died in May, and she was rich. She had money. And my uncle, he passed away way before her, like 15 years ago. And they had money. They never had kids, but they had money. And we never knew, who they were leaving it all to. So she left it to her 12 nephews and nieces. So there's 12 of us, and I happen to be one of them, and my siblings. So we're gonna get like a decent bit of money, each of us, Because there's 12 of us, we're not gonna get like a large sum, but we're gonna get something, right? We don't even know what we're getting. We just know we're getting something. And we haven't got it yet, but it's coming. And the first thing my older sister said was, "Oh, I'm going to use that money to pay for my kids' college, blah, blah, blah." Meanwhile, she didn't even know how much she's getting, but she just said, if it's a large sum, I can pay for my kids' college. My brother says he wants to buy a new car. It's always about what they want, but they never once said, when I get that money, I'm going to make sure I take care of my mom and dad. The only person that said that was me and my younger sister. And I said, we're getting that money because of my mom's sister, right? Which is my auntie. So the first thing you should fucking do as their child is say, let me give at least a couple grand or give some of my money to help my parents to make sure they're going to be okay. And I told my parents, when I get that fucking money, I don't care how much it is, I'm going to give you some. I'm going to take care of you. You don't worry. We're going to be good. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have them. I wouldn't get that money. But not my other siblings. Fuck that. They're like, fuck, I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that, and then. But you won't say I'm going to help my parents. Fuck them, innit? Okay, cool. Don't worry. You do whatever you want. I'm going to help my parents. And then when my parents die one day and their house is there, it's split between four of us. So I'm going to say to them, we're going to see who's the first one on the doorstep. When my parents die, you're going to want money from the house. You're going to say, yeah, sell this house right away so I can get that goddamn money, and I'm going to do whatever I want with it, right? But did you work on this house? Did you help to pay for this house? Did you help to pay the bills for the house when your mom and dad were alive? No, you didn't. But guess what? That doesn't matter because, we're all on the wheel, right? Fuck out of here. You don't deserve shit. Did you know in China the kids have to take care of the parents? It's a law. If not, the parents cancel the kids. Yeah, it should be like that everywhere. You know what? It's like common courtesy, like, Yeah, it's a tradition, yeah. Ninja would know, yeah. I agree on that though. But see, I do that without it being a law. Yeah, and that should be a law everywhere. That's fucked up because your parents take care of you, wipe your ass, give you milk and fucking food and clothes, and put you through school. Some put their children through a private school and spend all their earnings on their child, and then when you get old, you throw them in a home and say, "Fuck, I can't be bothered with my parents." Really? That's good, Ninja. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Tish, it's amazing what happens in other parts of the world, huh? Exactly. But you should do that automatically. It shouldn't even be a law. It should be a law, yes. But you should do that automatically. I agree. I do. There you go. See? And I'm not the type, see, I would say about maybe 5, 6 years ago, my mom and dad said, we need to talk to you. I said, okay, cool. What's up? We're gonna get a will done because we don't have one. And we want you to have the house. And no, everybody else, we don't want, your sisters, both your sisters have a house. Your brother can't afford to have this house. You're the only one left, and you're the only one that works on the house. You're the only one that helps us. You're the only one who does shit here. So it's only right to give it to you in the will. And I said, hell no. I said, do you know how that's gonna look? Do you know how fucked up that is? Like you put it in all our names. And if they're guilty or they're fucked up, then don't, that's up to them. I said, at the end of the day, I can buy them out anyway, so fuck them. I don't care. But they was like, oh, well, we want to put it in your name. I said, you can if you want, but that's up to you. But if I were you, I'd put it in all our names because that's the right thing to do. So I could have fucked them all and say, I got the houses under my name. But for what? You know? So I told them, you do what you want. So my parents ended up putting in all our names. Yeah, they really don't care. Yeah, it is sad. Yeah. Yeah, Caddy. End up playing with they have somewhere to go. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And then they're here dissing China and acting like they're the enemy. Meanwhile, they got morals and values unlike the United States and people in this the United States that are crazy. There's a lot of places, even here, same shit. Like everywhere is different. Like, but me, I'm not like that. I know what my parents did for me, even though they're a pain in the ass. I know what they've done for me. They've sacrificed a lot for their children. But like my siblings don't care. Yeah, exactly. It is how you brought up. But you know what? People say it is how you're brought up, but it's also how you carry that on. You can be brought up a good person, but you can switch like that. You can be evil. You can start to be a piece of shit. Like it's up to you to maintain how you've been brought up. It's up to you to maintain your morals and your values and your life. Like that's what I tell people. I don't give a fuck how you've been brought up or where you've been brought up, rich, poor, whatever. If you're a good person, you gotta maintain that. Don't be a piece of shit. Like don't change. Don't be bad because you don't get your way or you get something like yeah. But I agree with you. It is how you've been brought up. And some people are brought up so shitty that they turn into better people and because they don't want to live that life no more. See, it really boils down to you as a person. What are you going to do for yourself? And what are you going to do for the people you love? Are you going to make sacrifices? Are you going to be a good person? Are you going to like be an evil person? Are you going to fucking live amongst your means? Are you going to pay your bills? Are you going to be like, the person that has what you want to have? That's what it boils down to, in my opinion, you know? And I believe as you get older, like you have to make that decision. Like, am I fucking around now or what? Exactly. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Yep. Like my parents brought us up to be like, good children. We never got in trouble. We never got locked up. They wanted us home at a certain amount of time. They got a curfew. We got this. We can't do this. We can't wear that. You have to go to church every Sunday. All that bullshit. I lived a strict life. My parents were strict. They didn't let us do what the fuck we want. And that's why we turned out to be good people. But as we broke apart from each other and as we got older, my older two siblings got worse. They got selfish, envious, jealous, and they just didn't care. And we all like went our separate ways. The only two that are close is me and my sister. Me and my youngest sister, we're best friends. But me and my older sister can't stand each other. And my older brother's jealous as fuck. So I don't really speak to them like that. It's hi, bye, good riddance, goodbye. So I don't have to be like cool with everybody. Because ain't nobody really give a shit about you like that. And people say, oh, Mark, how could you say that? People care. Well, if they care, why the fuck they don't show the actions of care? You're not showing me no caring action, just showing me envious, jealousy, selfishness, and stupidity. That's what you're showing me. So if you're showing me like genuine love and care, then why the fuck am I not speaking to you? Oh man, come on. Yeah, exactly. It's up to you who you want to be. You have choices. You have to do you don't have to do anything. But if you say something and you say that you're this person and show you're that person, where's the actions? Who you are really? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Your mom and dad's cool, but you're a piece of shit. Why? How can that happen? Because you made the choice to change. You don't want to be like your parents. You don't want to be decent people. You know? It's the government. Yeah. Blame the government, right? The government has a lot to do with it, yes. But it's still up to us to say fuck the government and live your life. That's what I do. I don't give a shit about no government. I don't vote for nobody. I don't care about Democrats, Republicans, West, South, East, North. My government is God, and God is my president, and I report to Him. That's it. All I gotta do is pay my way, the government bills and all that shit, and I'm good. They'll leave me alone. I'm nobody. If I pay my way, I'm good, and I don't mind paying my taxes or paying my bills. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Like I'll pay them just to keep them off my back. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no bullshit. By law, I have to do that. I law, then I'll have to do it. I have to pay for it. But fuck, am I gonna vote for you? Because you don't do shit for me. You don't give me nothing. You don't knock on my door and tell me, hey, can you vote for me? Because I would do this, this, and this. Nobody knocks on my door and tells me that shit. The politicians in my constituency, they don't knock on my door. They just knock on my door and give me a pamphlet and say, can you vote for me? But why do you want me to vote for you? What are you going to do for me? As a citizen of Bermuda, what the fuck are you going to do for me? Nothing. Yeah. But that story, Tisha, is for a lot of people because that's what life is pretty much is for a lot of people. People like us who go through that bullshit, you know? Oh, you did? Did you tell him you were fucking and see you later? Caddy said it interrupted my orgasm. See, that's why it's telling you not to vote, Caddy. See, you should have turned your phone off during sexual encounters. That's what I do. Like if I am, Yeah, I mean, we never stop learning, but we can't stop caring about dumb shit. We can't stop caring about people who don't mean anything to us anymore. And that's the best thing about it is I stopped caring about what people think of me. It used to bother me if somebody says, "Oh, Mark's this or Mark's that." It'll bother me. Like I'll be like, "The fuck you talking about?" Like And then I say, "You know what? I don't give a shit what you think about me, because the only person that can judge me is God Himself. And if my life is good, that means God's okay with it. That means God's judging me and saying, Mark don't deserve no bullshit. I'm gonna make sure I protect him, and he's gonna be fine. But if I'm a bad bastard, the devil takes over my life. If I'm a bad fucker, the devil's got my soul. He's gonna make sure that I keep doing bad shit and not caring about anybody and being a piece of trash. Yeah, it does take a long time to really understand that loving yourself, self-care, self-love, self-reliance, self-everything, instead of being selfish. But being selfish is good for yourself and your children and your husband and your whatever and your life. Taking care of everybody else that doesn't deserve your care is a waste of time. The smaller your circle is of people, the better your life will be, because that's less people that have a chance to fuck you over. And I learned that the hard way, unfortunately. But now I don't have nobody that walks into this apartment unless I know them 100%. Ain't nobody walking through here. Ain't nobody coming through that door that I don't know. You ain't bringing your shit in here. I don't know you. You're staying outside. The only people that walk through that door is my mom, my dad, my sister, and my nephews. Nobody else. Unless I know you, and we're cool. Ain't nobody else. And the spirit comes through here, but that's it. I limited myself 100% from everyone that doesn't mean nothing to me. And everybody's gonna get to that point, Tisha. Everybody will get there. Yes, 2024 is retirement for Ninja, and then she's officially retired, and then she gets to give me her pension. Yeah, exactly. You have to be picky about who comes in your home. Fucking right. Because whoever comes in your home's leaving that shit behind in your home. People don't understand that, but it's true. I've been explaining this shit for a long time. This conversation I'm having now, I've said it a few times on here. And I'm never gonna stop saying it. I never stop talking about that shit, because everyone, when you get to a certain age or a certain point in your life, you get fed up. And you start to say, okay, what do I need to do to make my life better? Oh, I need to do this, this, and this. No, you don't. You need to get rid of people. People is the number one thing that you have to eliminate out of your life. Once you eliminate people out of your life that mean nothing but just leeching or hanging around or just like a convenience, once you get rid of those people, you'd be surprised how your whole life changes overnight. Some people say, oh no, I need my friends. But what the fuck does people do for you? What? I question people. What do they do for you? Why you have that person on your Instagram? Why you have that person on your Facebook? What does this person do for you? This person is watching your shit, putting shit on you. For what? You don't speak to that person outside of Facebook. Fuck, you got social media anyway. All that stuff is what people don't realize. These social media things are the worst things ever. And having people physically in your presence that always taking is the worst thing you can do. Straight up. But people don't understand it. And I don't know why. My circle has never been this small in my entire life. I put everybody at a distance. The only people that are in my life every day is my sister, my nephews, my mom, and my dad. Physically in my life, those are the only people. I have no friends that come around here or come into my home. No, nada. If you want to hang out with me, we'll go to a restaurant, we'll go to a a place or hang out. I'm coming to your house. You ain't coming over here. Hell no. You're not entering in my home. Nope. You ain't leaving your shit in here. Mm-mm. You're not gonna use my bathroom. You're not gonna use my fucking kitchen. You're not gonna drink from my cups. Get the fuck up. You're not coming in here. And it's just sad, but it's the best thing you can do. You have to be like, yeah, I don't go to their house either, but I'd rather go there and then them come here, you know, because they come in here, they're gonna be like, watching my shit now like that. Honestly, I feel the best I've ever felt in my whole life now that I don't have people around me. It's the best thing in the world. And the people that I talk to on here are better than the physical people that I talk to in real life. And that's a fact. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, I did, Tish. I always say that shit. Like, and I finally, I'm finally living that life. You know, yeah, and I love it. I don't want to be around a whole pile of people anymore. I don't want to have like a lot of friends and hang out with them. And I used to have like a lot of my friends come around here. We used to smoke weed, drink beers, watch sports, have fun. Everybody used to be the hangout place. Everybody used to come around here. And then like I was like, yeah, fuck this. I can't do this shit no more. I feel like bad energy. I feel like envious and jealousy. And I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers coming around here and leeching off my shit. And now I just got rid of everybody. I only speak to like one or two people now, just on the phone or whatever. Or they don't come around here no more. Hell no. And I don't do those things anymore anyway. The past 5 years have been great because I got rid of everybody. Like even on social media, I have very limited amount of people on there. And every like 2 to 3 months, I'll happen to like be bored and I'm like, you know what? Let me go on Instagram, let me go on Facebook, and let me go wherever I have social media and let me go down the list of my friends. Yeah, I haven't spoken to you forever. Okay, yeah, I need to delete you because you don't need to see nothing I do around here. I don't even know where you are. Okay, bang. You post too much shit all fucking day. I can't handle that shit. Unfollow you. You're a fucking nuisance. Let me go down here. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't wish me happy birthday? Yeah. Fuck you too. Goodbye. Click. Shit like that. Honestly, that's what I do. Like every so often, I make a cleanup, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want you around me. I don't need you looking at my shit. Goodbye. And that's why I have no problems. Yeah. There's some people on my feed that I unfollowed. Like I'll still be your friend. I know you're going through shit or whatever. And you're posting up shit, but I ain't looking at that. I don't want to look at my feed and see pure people's shit and life and posting your selfie up with your fucking titties hanging out or what you're doing is and blah 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 blah. So now that's the thing. I don't like people who post shit all day and clog up my feed. That's why I unfollow them. There's this chick that I know, and I like her. She's cool. I mean, if you're sending it to me, that's cool. But if you're posting it up for everybody else to see, like I take offense to that. But yeah, some women just want those titty selfies out there just to like, and post up themselves for me to get likes and shit. I ain't liking your shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get off my feed, woman. Matter of fact, delete. Some of that shit I just ain't got no time for. Like I'm sick and tired of seeing like people expose themselves or like like post every day. Today I'm going to work. Everybody have a great day. And then next you post like, oh, this meme about, this. Yeah, like you're pretty much calling the kettle black. Because I know some people like are like really idiots, right? Uh, and I just like this is one chick I knew. I've known her for a long time. She kept posting shit over and over and over and over, like all day. That's all I saw was her name and all these like posts and shit. And I'm like, I gotta unfollow you. I love you as my friend, but I gotta unfollow you so I can't like see all your posts because that shit's just too much. So I'm still the person's friend, but I just not gonna listen. I'm not gonna see your post all day. Like I want to see like the new, like the sports stuff, and I gotta scroll like way down the bottom just to see everything because you're too busy posting shit every 5 seconds. The fuck you think you own the social media platform? The fuck out of here, yo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, I can't handle that shit all day. I just unfollow the person. I don't unfriend 'em. Yeah, exactly. And there's so much like scamming ass people out there, man. It's like I've been on TikTok for like about a year maybe because my nephews want me to go in there and look at all the funny shit. Excuse me. And then it would send me like shit to laugh and stuff. And I had TikTok. So like I started going on like watching all the psychics on TikTok and shit. And every time I go into a psychic's room on TikTok, all these people try to add me and follow me. They follow me and they send me a message and say, "Oh, I'm a psychic and um I can see that, your life is this, this, and this. Am I true? If I am telling the truth, would you like to get a reading from me?" And it's like it's like a thing. Like, oh yeah, of course I do. Yeah, but that's for me to see, not for everybody else to see. If you're sending it to me, I'll be cool with that. Like, but if you're sending it on Facebook for everybody to look at, like I get offended. That shit should be just for me. You know what I'm saying? You want to show them, just show me, damn it. Private message, you know? So anyway, right? Yeah, that's why what I don't like is like that constant like posting and stupidity and that dumb shit. Like it's just too much. And what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I started thinking about titties and that was it. Fuck. Shit. It's all your fault, Tish. Of course. Of course I want to see him. So any right? But they better show him to me and me only. Good night, Ninja. Take care. Have a good holiday tomorrow. We celebrate the holiday tomorrow, so well, I'm not celebrating shit, but uh, I was in the army, so they should celebrate me. I served my time 3 years in the army. I'm a veteran. Sergeant Marky Mark. Not. I don't want no rank in the army anyway. But I'm gonna enjoy my holiday tomorrow. Ninja just put up the titties there, I know what you did there, Ninja. See, you got a dirty little mind. I know what you're doing. I can't remember what I was saying earlier. Though. I wanted to say something about something. Anyway, I just lost that. See, when you start talking about titties, that's it. See, I just totally lost my train of thought. I blame you guys. I'll be thinking about titties now. See, fuck, man. I was gonna say something important. Now all I got in my mind is titties and nipples. I know you got milk, but yeah, but it's true though. There's so many like women out there on like social media. They be putting them titties out everywhere, them asses clapping everywhere, and just showing themselves. And I'm like, really? You girls ain't got nothing else to do? Come on now, stop that. You're gonna cause somebody to crash their car looking at that shit. But yeah, I was saying something, but I can't remember. It's all good. Hi, Oda. You came in at the right time. See, we're talking dirty. I blame myself for bringing it up. But sometimes we got to bring up those things. I know, right? Hey, Hermana. But yeah, it's life. What can we do? I can hear the rain. It's like pouring. Holy shit. I'm glad it's a holiday tomorrow. I get to relax, chill out. But this has been a crazy year, honestly. Like I can't believe the amount of shit that I've heard this weekend. Yeah, happy Veterans Day. I've done that probably once or twice in my lifetime, Caddy. Yeah, but like I said, like this year has been crazy. It's just been one of those years where I can't wait to like get into 2024 and just leave this shit all behind and start all over again. You work for the VA, you take care of your veterans. Oh, cool, yeah. That's nice, Tisha. There were people at the beach today. This morning it was kind of like somewhat sunny, and then it just got cloudy after. When I came across the beach today on my way to my mom and dad's, there was like about 20 people there. Some were in the water, like a bunch of crazy idiots, but other people were like on the side. It was calm and nice this morning. Now it's all windy and rainy and shit. I would say from like maybe, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning till now, it's had stopped raining. It's actually gotten worse now. Rain, rain, rain. Uh, if anybody wants a message, let me know. I'll give you one. I ain't even done no damn messages on here. I've been rambling on about life and about titties and all sorts of shit and crazy ass people and uh, catching up with Tisha, telling her about what's been going on. I had to keep everybody informed. You know, keep everybody informed of what's going on. Yeah, we talked about some good shit in the past hour and 40 minutes. So we have to talk about things like that. I like talking about, what goes on. I don't like to talk about politics and governments and shit like that. That's not my thing. Even though when I do, it kind of hits people different. So I kind of keep that out of here. But we could talk about a lot of things. No problem. As long as we keep it civilized. Tonight we kept it from the waist up instead of the waist down. At least so far. Yeah, the neck up. Yeah. Some people keep it from the neck up. Some people need to be strangled by that damn neck. You know that? Put my hands on some people's damn neck. Tie them to a damn palm tree. That's what they need. Yeah, there you go. I know you like that type of stuff, Caddy. Let me see. Caddy, would you like a message? Tish, Oda, Rainwater, whoever's in here. If you guys want a message, I'll give you one. Then I'm gonna go to sleep afterwards. It's already 1:30 in the morning here. All right, Caddy. Miss True Gem. All right. All right, Tish. Good seeing you. I'm glad you came by. You too. Stay blessed, sweetheart. Take care. All right. Caddy, your card is I am dreaming right now in the moment. And it says the world I think I see outside of me is actually inside of me. It's images in my imagination. It's a dream. You can't believe you fell asleep. Man, what just now? I can't sleep during the day. When I go sleep at night and that's it. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Oh, right. Okay. Tisha, you want to Tisha, you want a card before you go? Yeah, it's already Monday here. It's 1:38 a.m. I should be in my damn bed. All right, Caddy, take care, sweetheart. Good night. Good night. Good night. Hermana, would you like a message before I go, or are you good? Good night. All right, let's see. All right, Oda, let me see what I got for you. Your card is, oh shit, self judgments are not the truth. And this card says, everything I believe about myself is because I learned it. Every judgment is just an opinion, a point of view, and that point of view wasn't there when I was born. Ain't that right? I like that. That's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. Self judgments are not the truth. That last sentence is cool. Every judgment is just an opinion, a point of view, and that point of view wasn't there when I was born. Isn't that right? It is true. All right, let me give myself a card, being that nobody else wants one. Nobody else wants one. I'll give myself one. I've been a good boy. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. All right, my card is, I am free to be who I really am. Personal freedom, the freedom of who I really am, the freedom of the freedom to do what I really want to do is the greatest gift that I can give myself. Ain't that true? Personal freedom, the freedom to be who I really am, the freedom to do what I really want to do is the greatest gift I can give myself. I mean, just finished talking about that on here, like doing what's best for you. Fuck everybody else. Dude, you gotta keep doing what's best for yourself. If you got kids, keep doing what's best for you and your kids. You got family, keep doing whatever you have to do. But the best thing is be free to be who you really are. And that's me. That sounds good. That's what I've been doing for the past couple years. I finally get to be who I want to be. And soon, I'll definitely be that 100%. Yes, it is. I love these cards. I've been doing them for the past couple of days. That deck has like a lot of true things in it, a lot of like sayings in there that mean 100%. It reminds you of how to be to yourself and how to, deal with others. That's why I like that deck. This is the second deck I ever bought in my life. Was this one? This deck is at least like maybe I've had it for like 10 years, maybe more than that. I think I've had it for at least 10 years. Yeah, it's nice. My friend has it too. She said she uses it sometimes on her stream. But yeah, it's I've actually posted some of those cards online, especially the ones about lies and stuff. My favorite card says, the card I like the most, it says, lies need me to believe them. If I don't believe those lies, then what remains is the truth. And I'm like, ain't that fucking true? That's like the best saying I've ever heard is, lies need me to believe them. But if I don't believe lies, then what remains is the truth. Every time I pull that card or I see that card, I'm like, here's my card. But if you actually like do that in real life, you'll feel so much better. Because like when people lie, you want to like prove them wrong or prove that they're lying, but you shouldn't even do that. You should be like, I know the truth. Fuck you. I don't care what you say. But it's easy to do it, but we don't do it because we'd rather like prove a liar wrong. At least, some people do. Some people would be like how I'm saying, like, fuck you, I ain't answering you, whatever. But it's so hard to do when you get lied to or you want to like really get that person. But I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. One day I'm going to be the master of it. And I hope everybody else will be too. Hopefully that will happen. Because it is very difficult not to ignore people's lies and deception. But we'll get there. We'll be okay. All right. I'm going to go get some sleep. It's 1:45 a.m. And I didn't get my ass to bed. I did that the other day. I let that person believe their own lie. They think I don't know. They screwed me over. Yeah. It's crazy, Hermana. It really is crazy how people think that we have stupid written across our forehead like we don't know what they're doing. Um, yeah, sometimes you gotta play stupid and act like, oh yeah, cool. And like you act like you're cool with it, but little do they know they're about to get karma and they're about to lose a good person in their life. But that's the price we pay for being good people. Being good in this world is very hard because people are always trying to make you look bad. And it's a great challenge, to be honest. I love the challenge of people trying to get me. And I think God is like, you know what, Mark? Let them talk. Let them say whatever they want. You know the truth. I know the truth. Fuck them. Let the devil just keep ranting and raving and talking. So I'm really, honestly, it's very hard not to like retaliate or like say something back or just go at the person. It really is hard for me. So I'm the type of person like I want to like you know get at them, but then I say to myself, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not dealing with this shit. Exactly. But that's the truth, and they fear it. Trust me, they fear it, and they something will happen to them. You just don't wish it on them. Do just let God sees and hears it. He'll deal with it. The spirit will get them. It happens all the time. Like I honestly like this past couple months. Yeah, exactly. They'll be on the palm tree real quick. Um, but a lot of things happen. Like people said some folk shit about me, and then witnesses saw like what happened between me and someone, and then like the people all had my back, and they didn't even really know me. They just said, "Yeah, that guy didn't do anything. Like he was just there. He just did this, this, and this, but he didn't do what these people said he did." Like people try to frame me for some bullshit, and I was just there for like literally 30 seconds. So now that they know that I was telling the truth and I didn't do anything, nobody called me to say sorry. Nobody calls me to say, look, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding. Nobody says, oh, you know, I got lied to. I'm sorry, Mark. It wasn't you. I shouldn't have believed that person. I should have known better. No one called my phone after they found out the truth because they feel embarrassed that they accused me of doing something that I didn't do and had witnesses. So the witnesses says, look, I don't know what the fuck you guys are going on about. Mark didn't do shit. He was there for 30 seconds. But no, I told my sister, nobody will call my phone. and say, hey, we're sorry about that, you know, yeah, and that's the thing. And this person swore down that I did what the person told him I did, and then the person admitted that they were lying just to make me look bad. And then they all look like idiots now. And it was the funniest thing ever. And I was just like, see, told you. But nobody will call my phone. Nobody. Nobody called my phone. I'm still waiting for somebody to call me and say, hey, look, what happened, or why did you do that? Or because people know me already. They know I don't do no dumb shit. They know I ain't doing no dumb shit to nobody. They know I'm honest. They know that I wouldn't do what they said I was gonna do. But people are trying their hardest to get me. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm right here. You can't get me because there's nothing to get. Leave me alone and go about your business and go bother somebody else. Exactly. You know, I told my sister the same thing. I was like, you know what? I can't believe these people had the nerve to like say that I did something I didn't do. And everybody was right there and saw it for their own eyes. And then now the people that said shit about me, they look like idiots. And everybody's like, oh well. It's like my sister said, oh well, they have to learn their lesson to not fuck with you and not lie on you. In the days to come, I might even hear something that happened to them. And then I'll sit here and I'll laugh and I'll be like, that's what you fucking get. You're damn right it does. And this person was guaranteed that I did it. We even went on Facebook and posted about it. And I was like, oh, really? You honestly think I'm that guy? Okay. Now what? Now you look like an idiot. I'll never forget, like yesterday, my friend told me he's actually got the person saying on a voice note that they lied. And I was like, I told you they were lying. If you believe them over me, you're an idiot. So now my problem, you all look like idiots for not believing in me. Now they do now. Yeah, a bunch of punks. That's all it is. But it's cool. I enjoy it. To be honest, I enjoy the challenge, the criticism, the critiquing, the like people just like trying to start shit. I live for that challenge of like a liar coming to me and saying shit about me. I like proving myself, proving to other people that they're lying. I like making a fool out of them, to be honest. I honestly do. Even though I shouldn't care. Sometimes it's too much. Like, you're going overboard now. So they went overboard and said I did all this dumb shit. It wasn't true. Now they look like idiots. Not my problem. Life goes on. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow's a holiday. I'll be here at some point in time. I'll probably be here during the day because it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so I'll be inside with nothing to do except for, as you can see, I folded my laundry. I have my laundry here. I have everything, so I'm in a good boy. I just gotta wash some dishes, and then I'll be online. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're right. You're right, Hermana. You're absolutely right. Love you too, sweetheart. Take care and have a great holiday tomorrow. I don't know if you're working or not, but enjoy your holiday. Don't work too hard. And just know that the truth will reveal itself and God will deal with them. God has our back. So we're good to go. All right, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be around. Okay, cool.